welcome back to the last week of summer break. I don't know about you guys, but I am so ready for this school year to get started. It has been just a whirlwind of a summer, super busy, super crazy, and I just feel like my routines, my life have gotten so out of whack that I really need a reset. That is why I'm doing this video. So for those of you who feel the same, which is probably pretty much every parent out there, even if you're not a parent, summer is just a time to kind of relax and do your own thing if you don't have kids. And we all need that reset. I want to get back into my healthy plans, my healthy lifestyle, which is why I'm doing this video to help you guys set up the night before. So we are talking all about a healthy nighttime routine to get you started in the right direction for that healthy morning routine, and therefore to set up the rest of your day just on the right foot, eating healthy, exercising, whatever it is you may be, but you have to start the night before. If you don't go to bed with that right mindset, then your next day is kind of ruined. It's gonna get set off to the wrong foot, and you probably won't be as productive and healthy as you would like to be. So whether or not you have been doing this healthy thing forever, or you're just trying to get started now that the kids are going back to school and you finally have a minute to yourself, then I want you to watch this video, get started on the right foot the night before, and in the morning you will have a whole new routine, which we'll talk about in a later video. So without further ado, let's get started on our nighttime routines. As a holistic health coach, you can guess that my first tip is exercise. Yes, you want to get some exercise in. I wouldn't say anything crazy because you don't want to get your heart rate up too much and just get those endorphins flowing so that you can't fall asleep. But really just a nice walk outside or swim in the pool, that would be perfect. So now we are getting ready to have our lunches for the next day. So my daughter loves helping make sandwiches, which I am all about because any help that I can take. I used to be so picky with everything that I had to do it myself because I like stuff a certain way. But I finally realized after baby number 3, maybe baby number 4, I think it was after my stillbirth actually, that I can't do everything myself. It's just way too much, way too complicated. So stuff can't always be exactly how you want it, which is why I am more than happy to have her help me make sandwiches. If she asks for help, I'll help her, but otherwise I just let her do her thing. So here we are making PB&J. We use organic jelly, natural peanut butter, sprouted bread, so we do the best we can. Still healthy, but it tastes good, so that's all that matters. My next tip is to clean major surfaces. So for me, that's definitely the kitchen. I obviously love to cook, being a nutritionist and nutritional chef. And so there are always dishes to be done. If I go to bed with a dirty kitchen, I literally can't sleep at night. It just drives me nuts knowing that I'm gonna have so much extra to do in the morning. So by doing dishes and then going ahead and cleaning other major surfaces, just like the countertop and been picking up the biggest messes around the house, like on the floor, for example, which is my next tip. Also, just helps the morning to go smoother, and therefore I get a better night's sleep at night. I will be the first to admit that this does not always get done, and if you can have someone help you, like your kids, for example, all the better for it, but just do what you can here. Every little bit helps. Now on to probably the favorite part of my nighttime routine, stretching and foam rolling. So I absolutely love stretching and foam rolling and actually have taught entire 1-hour classes on it before, but I cannot emphasize enough how much better you will feel in the morning if you just get a little stretch and or foam roll at night. So I need to create a video on exactly what I do because a lot goes into it, but basically just stretch your major muscles. For me, it's my hamstrings, my quads, and even my neck. And then, of course, I like to spend some time with our new bunnies too, and my kids. Although at this point, they really should be sleeping. Once the kids are in bed and I finally have a minute to myself, I like to take out my journal. So this is a brand new one I got from Life and Apples, and I really, really like it because it focuses on health and wellness. So not only is there an area to write gratitude and just things to do, but then there's also an area to write what your meals and snacks are for the next day, just to kind of pre-plan everything out. You don't have to do that, of course, but anything just to get off your brain and make the next day easier, especially when the morning time, it just makes for a better night's sleep. Trust me on this one. We can't talk about a healthy nighttime routine without talking about what we actually do to get ready for bed. So I kind of have a process of things I do after I wash my face, get all my makeup off. Obviously, I brush my teeth. And then I also like to do essential oils sometimes. I'm not like a crazy essential oils person, but I definitely believe in them working for many, many different reasons, which we will get to probably in another video or lots of other videos. And then also different supplements. So let's just get started with washing our face first, because that's what I do. So I use a lot of different face creams because companies send me different ones, especially on Instagram. I'll do different posts and stuff. I only use products I like, and I only promote products I like. But with that said, I do get sent a lot. So one of the most recent ones is this. It's MoonX. They have a fantastic line. It's all natural. There's coconut oils and aloe and all that stuff. I mean, my skin really does look right. I would say for the most part, I do have very healthy skin, thankfully, because I eat so well. But I do sometimes use products and they make me break out, at least for like a week or so when my skin is adjusting. I never did with this. So I'm a big fan of this. And then also layers. So all of their products have probiotics and prebiotics in them, which are fantastic. You do a quiz, most products I would say now that you buy online, you do a quiz if you have oily skin or T-zone oil, whatever it may be, if you're dry, flaky. But this product has been fantastic too. So like I said, I just did one for MoonX, which I've been using recently, but before that I was using these and actually have gone through most of it because I love it so much, so I'm definitely going to buy more. If you're looking for coupon codes for anything, you can check the description down below because I also get lots of coupon codes. If you have questions on which one I like more, also ask me down below and I'll get back to you. So there's those. Another thing is neck pain. So I get tons of tension in my neck and sometimes it prevents me from sleeping, which is why I love this. I've been using this cream forever. I mean, for years and years and years. I use it every single night. When I don't use it, I can tell the difference. There's a very, see it's white, there's a very light smell. I mean, you can barely smell it, I would say, if at all, unless you have a very strong nose. I just rub it on my neck here and on my shoulders, sometimes my back, if I have lower back pain. But I'm telling you, this stuff is like magic. I will not go without this. I even travel with it. They have little travel sizes too, so seriously, wherever I go, this is my number one. Out of all the creams I've used, more expensive, less expensive, definitely love the Topricin. And this is the strongest one they have, so I would suggest that. And then in regards to brushing my teeth, I only use natural toothpaste. I will not use your Colgate or anything like that, Crest, although we did growing up for sure. This another Moon product, different brand, is absolutely fantastic. I really like it. They also have this whitening stick. This is from Kendall Jenner. She promotes it or supports it. I don't know which, but you just brush this on your teeth or like paint it. Actually, not brush it. You just paint it on. It's clear. Basically, keep your mouth open for about 30 seconds and let it dry, and then you're good to go. This does make a difference. I don't use it enough, but I should. Toothpaste, they have different ones. This is one of their new ones. It's like a clear iridescent. They also have a black one with charcoal, which works really well. So I would suggest those. I also use electric toothbrush. That helps clean your mouth, get it fresh. And then in regards to essential oils, like I said, this is one of my favorite brands, Oilologic. I actually started using this when my kids were young. So this is their Calm and Relax. They also have just a nighttime calm baby one. Soothing, I think it's called, something like that. It works absolutely fantastically. I mean, is it the placebo effect? Does it actually work? I don't know, but even today, my older kids will ask for it, and I swear when I put them on it, they go to sleep like this. If they're having trouble falling asleep and I put it on them, they're out in like 10 minutes. So, again, does it work? Is it placebo? Who cares? If it works, right? I think there is really something to say about this essential oils, but again, that'll be talked about later. I do it to myself. This is their headache one, but I'll still show you. So you rub it on your wrist like this, rub it on your wrist here, and then on your temples. You can also do it on the arches of your feet if you want. Those are just like thinner skin areas, so it absorbs better into your bloodstream, which is why it's suggested to put them there. So that is something I do. And then when I really can't sleep or just have anxiety, I absolutely love CBD. So again, controversial maybe. There's no really psychedelic effects with CBD, so I don't understand the hesitancy, although it says it does come from hemp and people are afraid of like weed or marijuana. but it does, it just helps calm you, it helps with stress, it can help with inflammation, which I would say is probably the number one thing that we don't realize so many of us have, and it affects so many areas of our lives, especially sleeping, getting a good night's sleep, feeling well rested, and waking up bright and happy. So I like to do Plain Jane. They have a really good product, so check them out. I have a coupon code for you guys for this one, and then they also have some gummies, which I'll do in the morning or throughout the day. I don't really like these gummies before bed. I guess they may have a sleeping gummy, which you can look into. I'll link that down below if I can find it. And then this Santa Cruz medicinals, honestly, I don't know where these came from. I just got a box of them in the mail, and I was so pleasantly surprised. So this is their deep sleep cap. I only take one. It says 1 to 2. And since I've been taking them, I have not slept so well. I'm really, really into these. They have a tiny, they don't even have melatonin. A lot of products have melatonin in it when you think about sleep. These don't. And I would say some people melatonin works, sometimes it doesn't. I would say it doesn't work great with me. A lot of times I'll wake up in the night like super agitated, I guess, lots of anxiety. I can't stop thinking about what I have in the morning. I haven't done that. I'll sleep a good like 7-8 hours straight, which for me is so rare because I usually have to wake up to eat because I drink so much water, but not with these. So I'm gonna keep taking these. Also, again, Plain Jane, fantastic. So that's my nighttime routine of just getting myself ready, washing my face, brushing my teeth, all of that stuff. Sometimes I'll do it right before I go to sleep, and then sometimes I'll do it like after we go on a walk and after I make lunch for the kids, kind of clean up the kitchen a little bit. I'll shower and go back out there. It just kind of depends on what the night looks like for me. It doesn't have to be a certain way. Every night, I mean, yes, there is something to say about routines, doing the same thing over and over, but it doesn't have to be that way. Just do what works for you. Every night can be a little bit different, but just if you're trying to keep the same steady path for the most part, as long as you have the different steps in your routine, you can switch it up if you want. The final and probably most important step is to prepare your bedroom. So I like to turn down the air so it's a little bit cooler. I turn my fan on, plug in all of my electronics, have my water, and then get into a nice dark room. I also like this in-between leg pillow just because it helps my hips and helps me sleep better, and then I am off to dreamland. I know all of our routines are different and all of our nights will look a little different from day to day, but in general, I hope these tips really help you guys. I so appreciate you watching, and please stay tuned for my next video about morning hacks, because what's a good night routine without a good morning routine? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon.